Hello, welcome again to Kingdom Mandate. This is where I teach you how to bring the kingdom of God to wherever you are, until the kingdom of that place become the kingdom of our God, and you and Him reign together forevermore. And leadership is critical to you reigning in that particular place. You get me? You don't reign like the world reigns. You reign like the way Jesus reigns. And how did Jesus reign? He empowered people to blaze new trails. He didn't just allow people to follow in his footsteps. You get me? He encouraged it. He gave them the resources they need to do the things that he never did, to do new things. You get me? Now, what a man. What a man will do that. You get me? He was not looking at continuing in my own tradition. No. He was looking at, see, you need to find your own path and you need to blaze your own trail because my calling is different from your own calling. You get me? So you need to do things differently. You need to go to the places that I've never been to. You need to extend the frontier. You need to take the kingdom of God everywhere. That's why I said it will start in Jerusalem, then to Samaria, and to the uttermost part of the world. What is he saying? He is saying this. See, I am empowering you so that you can go and do whatever you can. There was a point where he sent his disciples out, and somebody was talking about bread. He said, when I send you out, lack ye anything? You see, that is a very powerful statement. Lack ye anything? What it means is this: I gave you everything, I empowered you so that you can achieve that particular assignment I gave you. Yeah, you get me? I give you all. So that even if it's something that I have never done, I still empowered you. What a secured person. Yeah, Jesus was truly secured because I've studied pastors after pastors, leaders after leaders, even the ones that are called to lead, they hardly empower their people to blaze new trails. You get me? All they want is this: let's contain them within this building. But Jesus said, no, it's not for me to contain you within this building. It's for me to release you and send you out. Because when you stayed on a certain mountain for long, that mountain can actually become so corrupting and so limiting. So what did he do? He sent them out. He empowered them. And people went about blazing new trails. They were doing things that nobody has ever had done. Take, for instance, the shadow of Jesus never healed anybody, but the shadow of Peter did. Clothes from the body of Paul. Jesus, apart from the woman with the issue of blood that intentionally touched his garment, nobody, he never carried his garment and said, take, go and heal people. But you see, Paul did that. But Paul could not have done that, or Peter's shadow would not have healed people if Jesus had not empowered him. There are people in education, there are people in business, there are people in healthcare, there are people everywhere. Jesus never was there. But you see, Jesus was empowered people. He still continually empowered people to blaze new trails that he has never done, go to places he has never been to, do the kind of things he has never done. You get me? Now, just imagine that. Just imagine the kind of person, the kind of leader we have. Have no leader does that. No leader does that. Because most leaders try to protect their turf. They try to protect their legacy. But Jesus' legacy is you. That you are his legacy. So whatever you do is adding to his legacy. I wish many leaders will understand this. You see, 100 years from now, build the largest kind of building. Every single person living that saw that building being built will not be there. They'll all be dead. Buy the best car. Be the richest man. Every person that celebrates you now, 100 years from now, they wouldn't exist. But you see, other people will come and see it. And they'll wonder, what kind of thing is this? What were those people thinking? So why don't you begin to invest in something that has a future? Empower people. Because if you empower people and they blaze new trails and they do all kinds of things, that is something that people will continue to celebrate. People will read those stories and those stories will inspire them. The story of humans inspire humans. So let's begin to empower people to create stories that will empower future generations.